welcome back to Relationships at Work, your leadership guide to building workplace connections and avoiding blind spots. I'm your host, Russell Lolliker, communications leadership expert, couple of decades of experience in those areas, whole heap of curiosity too on how we can make the workplace a better place. If you're a leader trying to understand and improve your impact on work culture and the employee experience, you're in the right place. Looking up at the calendar, it's Thursday. Thursday means mini episodes. These are just quick, valuable bits of information to help us with our mindsets in the week ahead, helping our leadership. Maybe these are reminders. Maybe these are new concepts that you've never implemented before. All good either way. I just try to make them quick and easy and memorable in a way that is useful to you. Our topic today, and this one is coming up a lot for me lately, so I'm really happy to talk about it. The unbelievable power of a great vision and mission. If you get a chance, ask any one of your team members, anybody in the organization, what the vision and or mission statement is of your organization. You might get a response like, it's something with respect in it. But more often than not, I'd be very surprised if you get anything but a long pause and an awkward smile. Which is kind of heartbreaking when you think about it. Isn't this supposed to be the organization's rallying cry? The flag on the mountain on which they are working towards? The direction, the motivation, and the why we do what we do. Sadly, a lot of organizations treat it like a checkbox. And that is such a hugely missed opportunity. We as leaders talk about motivating and inspiring staff all the time. Our HR departments talk about it. We talk about it at leadership team meetings. What can we do? How can we be effective? What's the impact we want to have? We know how integral motivation and inspiration is to retention and productivity. So what we really need to do is look far more closely in how we value our vision and missions, because those are supposed to be the bedrock, the foundation to that motivation and inspiration. Because if we don't, how on earth can we expect our teams to care when we're showing that we don't? According to some Gallup research, only about 4 in 10 employees, 40% for the math inclined, know what their organization stands for and what makes them unique or special. Which demonstrates that leaders are looking at these statements as things you just gotta do, not as part of the DNA of the organization or in motivating teams to reach some North Star. A great vision, a great mission is about creating a world that doesn't currently exist. And with passion, intent, curiosity, and care, it just might be possible. Great ones are aspirational. They're ambitious, memorable, future-oriented, concise and clear, inspiring, and aligned with company values. I'm talking about vision statements here. Some of the best ones. These are great here. Microsoft's is to empower every person and every organization on the planet to achieve more. Nike's, it's not just do it. Nike, to bring inspiration and innovation to every athlete in the world. And the Alzheimer's Association, a world without Alzheimer's and all other dementia. What do you think of those? Let them marinate a minute. Inspiring? Motivating? Aspirational? Absolutely. Now, those are visions. Mission statements takes it a little bit further, and they're more action-oriented. They're the how, in how we're going to achieve that vision. The vision is the why. So a vision is the future you're fighting for, and the mission is how you're going to get there. The why and the how. When you get these right, it emboldens your teams. I've seen the energy shift once a team member sees themselves and their work align with a great purpose, a great vision like this. You see the tumblers sort of falling into place, going, oh, I get it now. So let's dig a little deeper. How can a great vision and mission help our organizations? I've seen this happen, so I'm thrilled to share this with you. First off, it can actually guide decision making. A vision and a mission can serve as a reference point for making strategic decisions. They ensure that leaders and employees are all on the same page with the organization's core values and long-term goals, which helps in maintaining some consistency across actions and policies. It also helps us know what not to do if it doesn't fit with our path forward. These are your guardrails. Another thing you can help with, it aligns the organization. It helps all parts of us, from leadership to the frontline employees, foster teamwork and reduce internal conflicts as everyone understands the direction and purpose of their roles. It really helps with cohesiveness and all working together for this greater good. It can inspire and motivate employees. If employees understand and connect with the organization's vision and mission, it creates a sense of purpose and motivation. People are more likely to be engaged and committed when they know their work contributes to something larger. They see the value. It's extremely helpful too for remote workers who need those connections even more because they're not maybe seeing it every day or feeling it every day because they're remote. And the leadership, us, needs to really hammer home vision and mission so they feel included, inclusive on the team. And a vision and mission is a great tool for that. It can attract and retain talent. When our organizations and teams live their vision and mission, it actually helps attract like-minded individuals who share the same values and aspirations. It also plays a critical role in employee retention because people want to work for organizations with a clear, inspiring purpose. People aren't motivated as much just by money as they are by purpose. There's tons of research on that. Check it out. And finally, it can drive organizational growth and adaptability. Our environments are changing all the time. There is not like a beginning of change, end of change anymore. It is all change, all the time. A good, clear vision and mission provides foundation of stability. When we live our vision and mission, it can help with resilience and act as a compass through all this change, helping organizations pivot when necessary while staying true to their core purpose and long-term goals. It'll also help employees feel more confident in their leadership when they see that we are committed to a vision and mission that navigates through all this chaos. When we talk about relationships at work, there are so many relationships to discuss. And one I think we need to mention more is our relationship with the purpose of the company. That connection can have real meaning for us and for those we're responsible for throughout the organization. Here's the problem though. When we treat vision and mission as afterthoughts, and I mean not only just throwing something together that's too long and too corporate and lacks any inspiration, I'm also talking when we actually do spend the time, months, crafting the perfect mission, the perfect vision, everybody's involved, everybody's input's there. But then we put it on posters and websites and we don't live it every day. And it just becomes something we did and it's just a false statement because there's no buy-in operationally. What we are demonstrating with this is a lack of understanding, a lack of commitment, and a lack of strategic thinking with this half-assed vision and mission. We probably don't even mean to, but that's what we're communicating to everybody else, is it's not that important to us, so why should it be important to you? It also says we don't have an answer for our teams on why they are there and why the work matters. That's not very motivating. So take a moment to look at our vision and mission statements. What do they say to you on a personal level, to your work, to your team, to the organization? What steps can we take to ensure they really matter rather than just some grand lip service experiment? When you have your answers, when you really think about this stuff, we'll be a step closer to inspiring others on the journey to a more meaningful future. A great vision and mission, crafted with intent, communicated regularly, and operationalized daily, can be one of the most impactful things we can do as leaders. So go follow that North Star. And that'll do it for another episode of Relationships at Work, a mini episode, your leadership guide to building workplace connections and avoiding blind spots. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you have any suggestions, recommendations, ideas for the show, I would love to hear from you. Just go email me at hello@russelllolacher.com. hello@russelllolacher.com. I'm going to spell it. When you get a pen, write it down or text it into your phone. RUSSELLOLACHER. I would love to hear from you. All right, take care of yourself. Bye.